decades. This is grave news indeed. She's someone I hope to never cross paths with again. Carlia destroyed everything this guild stood for. She murdered my predecessor in cold blood and betrayed the guild. After we discovered what she'd done, we spent months trying to track her down, but she just vanished. Carlia and I were like partners. I went with her on every heist. We watched each other's backs. I know her techniques, her skills. If she kills me, there'll be no one left that could possibly catch her. If only we knew where she was. There's only one place that could be. The place where she murdered Gallus. A ruin called Snow Veil Sanctum. We have to go out there before she disappears again. Yes, I'm going with you, and together we're going to kill her. Here's your payment for solitude. Prepare yourself and meet me at the ruins as soon as you can. We can't let her slip through our fingers.
Children's storybook. Get some better stories, Dipper.
So the person who killed the old guildmaster is trying to destroy the rest of the guild as well. But why? What could she possibly gain from that?
I always enjoyed
I wouldn't trust their words so easily.
Wanted to say something to you. Pull up a chair, my friend. This is quite a tale. When I started out in this business, I wasn't really interested in the guild or being a thief. I didn't mean to imply I was earning an honest living either. With my lock-picking aptitude, I was a natural at jailbreaking. I made a great deal of gold doing it, too. It's where a client pays you to get arrested, and you get thrown into a prison for the express purpose of breaking out. Usually it's to free someone the client cares about, and sometimes to kill someone on their behalf. Either way, the trick was in the escape. That's where my strengths came in handy. Well, as a jailbreaker, you work alone. No guild to back you up. I do jobs for the Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood, but if things didn't go as planned, I was on my own. The last jailbreak I attempted failed. I was imprisoned in High Rock for 3 years before they let me go. After that, I promised myself I'd never do it again.
Excuse me.
I don't know. I think I realized that out in the world, my skills would bring me more wealth as a thief rather than an assassin. Killing someone in a jail is much easier than what the Dark Brotherhood deals with. I guess I wanted to play it safe. I already knew Delvin. I asked if I could join up, and that was that. I could crack the lock on any house blindfolded before you even got your picks out of your pocket. I've seen a lot of thieves come and go, but I've never seen anyone as good as me. Been in the guild a long time. Joined right after Brynjolf. Oh, I suppose. I'm not interested in leadership. That's more his kind of thing. Kind of like watching things from where I am. Making money is all I care about. I don't care if Vex was chosen as a guild third over me. She deserved it. Some other time. I think you're all right. In fact, I'm kind of impressed how well you're doing around here. Just keep it between us, okay?
Maybe I should start a guild. A
guild of book lovers.
So you're the new Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted. I'm the fence down here. You come by anything you don't exactly own. I can also provide a few supplies useful to our... Sure. Look, at the end of the day, you'll find that all... Good. Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use. All right, then.
Dirty. But maybe that's on purpose, considering the location.
Someone just tried to pick my pocket. I pretended not to notice and stole their coin purse instead. Amateurs. Hello? Maybe a little. Perhaps I'm naive, but I expected more finesse and less brutality. In the stories, the Thieves Guild is a romantic faction. Roguish, charming adventurers who sweep you into a dance and empty your pockets as they kiss you. I was thinking we'd be doing more of that. Not beating up old ladies for gold. Yes!
Anything
We should
good?
follow a code. Honor among thieves, you know? If you need me, I'm here. Yes, my friend? Without a doubt. Brynjolf said something about bad luck, but if I'm honest, it sounds like a lack of skill to me. Oh, I'm not opposed to thievery. I'm sure I mentioned it before, but stealing is quite a large part of Valenwood culture. That said, I'm not too impressed with the state of things here. The Thieves Guild is known all over Tamriel. I expected piles of gold everywhere, not a dank
What do you think
sewer.
I'm getting?
Okay. Okay. Well, this is a charming place. I bet I could learn a thing or two here.
Looking for work?
Bet she beds down like a saber cat. I would.
Well, well.
Sorry.
I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort. I think you'll find this payment to be more than fair. The only way, still have quite a good bit of jobs available. Stick with me, and they'll never even know you're there. The only
want
way
something
this
from
guild's
me?
gonna continue to grow is by taking extra work.
I'm supposed to allow you to trade in one of your pieces of guild armor. So what will it be? Of course. Otherwise it wouldn't be much of a reward. Your new piece will enhance your skill beyond that of the original. Trust me. Mm-hmm.
I smell lies.
I'm supposed to allow you to trade in one of your pieces. Your new piece will Are you sure? Once I exchange it for you, I'm not... Okay, there you go. Welcome to the cozy little family. I'm one of the lookout. Why don't you take a look at some of my merchandise and we'll see what kind of deal we can make. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Hey, let's talk a second. It was on a job a few years back. I was... Vex just tells me to run. So I did. Half of them went after me, the other half went after her. Huh, are you kidding me? Vex lost them in seconds. Once she steps into the shadows, she vanishes. Me? I ran, and I ran. Straight through the gates of Windhelm, and all the way back to Riften. Vex was waiting for me at the flagon when I came in, drenched in sweat. Everyone just took a look at me and laughed. Well, I had forgotten we had our horses tied up just outside of Windhelm. Vex rode hers back and arrived hours before I did. So, that's how I earned the name. Now keep it to yourself. I've been part of... Oh, well. I know her. I'll treat her right, and she'll make you up to no good, are we? I'll teach you, but it'll cost you.
I thought I saw. No, surely not.
Ah, you're back. What have you discovered?
Damn faithless Imperials. Every one of you.
Are you hungry?
I'm hungry.
Skyrim's colors burst quick. This really does feel like home for her. Glad I've seen it with you.
Good. You're finally here. I've scouted the ruins and I'm certain Carlia is still inside. No, I found her horse. Don't worry, I've taken care of it. She won't be using it to escape. Let's get moving. I want to catch her inside while she's distracted. Take the lead. Just make certain you... The last thing I need is you blundering into a trap and warning her that we're here. 25 years ago, I was standing outside these very same ruins. Gallus told me to meet here, but he wouldn't say why. When I arrived, Gallus stepped from the shadows. Before I could even draw my blade, her second arrow found Carlia. I staggered away from the ruins and my vision began to blur. It's then that I realized the bitch had poisoned her arrows. The last thing I saw was Carlia dumping his body into an opening atop the ruins. An unceremonious end for a remarkable man. To this day, I've regretted allowing her to escape, even if it meant I had died trying. I owed Gallus that much. The guild was thrown into disarray. Several stepped up and tried to claim Gallus's former position as guildmaster. Sides quickly formed behind these men and the Ratway became a bloodbath. I saw what they did to Gallus. I wanted to use the guild's resources to hunt down Carlia. The others didn't even care he was gone. Fortunately, I persevered and the other groups were either killed or they left Skyrim. The infighting had taken months to subside, which gave her time to go into hiding and carefully cover her tracks. I spent thousands of septims and used every contact at my disposal. But it was as if she had simply vanished. Like I said before, she was the best. She was a stubborn Dunmer. Always had to do everything her way. But she was also the best, bringing in more coin a month than some thieves heist in a year. Gallus trusted her too much and let her get too close. If you want to call it that, yes. Me? I think she was softening him for the kill. Gallus would call her his little nightingale. He was absolutely smitten by her. Greed? Jealousy? Spite? Who can say what drove her to such an iniquitous act? One thing's certain, I intend to find out before she draws her last breath. I have a long-standing arrangement with the Dark Brotherhood. If I need someone in the guild taken care of, we do it ourselves. We both agree it's best to keep these matters in-house. Let's get going. I want her head on my mantle. Must you keep stopping?
These ancient ruins house much of my people's history.
You see Goliath, don't hesitate. Kill her. They say that these ancient Nordic burial mounds are sometimes impenetrable. This one doesn't look too difficult.
Then she goes into a Dwemer rune and runs away from it so quickly that
Quite simple, really.
in the process.
I don't know what the fuss is about these locks. All it takes is a bit of know-how, not a lot of skill. That should do it. After you.
Duh.
The stench in here. This place smells of death. Be on your guard. Your death will be my triumph! Out of my way! That wasn't a fight, it was an execution. The chamber, huh? Something you can't hide from me! Something here. How disappointing. Something's near. Your feeble attempt to hide is insulting. Breathe your last! Out of my way! That wasn't a fight, it was an execution. Two more than ahead. Who's there?
You can't hide from me. You can't hide from me. Is that the best you can do? That wasn't a fight. There. Feeble attempt to hide is insulting. What was that? That was hardly worth my time. Huh? Something's near. That wasn't a fight, it was an execution. We're on the right track. Well, your blood will adorn my blade! That door up ahead looks perfect for hiding an ambush. Be ready. Hardly a challenge.
Ah, it's one of the infamous Nordic puzzle doors. How quaint. Without the matching claw, they're normally impossible to open. Since I'm certain Carlia already did away with it, we're on our own. Fortunately, these doors have a weakness if you know how to exploit it. Quite simple, really. Carlia is close, I'm certain of it. Now let's get moving. Do you honestly think your arrow will reach me before my blade finds your heart?
Give me a reason to try.
You're a clever girl, Carlia. Buying Golden Glow Estate and funding Honningbrew Meadery was inspired.
To ensure an enemy's defeat, you must first undermine his allies. It was the first lesson Gallus taught us.
You always were a quick study.
Not quick enough, otherwise Gallus would still be alive.
Gallus had his wealth and he had you. All he had to do was look the other way.
Did you forget the oath we took as Nightingales? Did you expect him to simply ignore your methods?
Enough of this mindless banter. Come, Carlia. It's time for you and Gallus to become reunited.
I'm no fool, Mercer. Crossing blades with you would be a death sentence, but I can promise the next time we meet, it will be your undoing.
How interesting. It appears Gallus's history has repeated itself. Carlia has provided me the means to be rid of you, and this ancient tomb becomes your final resting place. But do you know what intrigues me the most? The fact that this was all possible because of you. Farewell. I'll be certain to give Brynjolf your regards.
Easy. Easy. Don't get up so quickly. How are you feeling? No, I saved your life. My arrow was tipped with a unique paralytic poison. It slowed your heart and kept you from bleeding out. Had I intended to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation. My original intention was to use that arrow on Mercer, but I never had a clear shot. I made a split-second decision to get you out of the way, and it prevented your death. More than you'll ever realize. The poison on that arrow took me a year to perfect. I only had enough for a single shot. All I had hoped was to capture Mercer alive. Mercer must be brought before the Guild to answer for what he's done. He needs to pay for Gallus's murder. My purpose in using Snowvale Sanctum to ambush Mercer wasn't simply for irony's sake. Before both of you arrived, I recovered a journal from Gallus's remains. I suspect the information we need is written inside. I wish I knew. The journal is written in some sort of language I've never seen before. Enther. Gallus's friend at the College of Winterhold. Of course. The only outsider Gallus trusted with the knowledge of his Nightingale identity. There were 3 of us. Myself, Gallus, and Mercer. We were an anonymous splinter of the Thieves Guild in Riften. Perhaps I'll tell you more about it later. Right now, you need to head for Winterhold with the journal and get the translation. Here, take these as well. They may prove useful for your journey. Mercer lied to the Guild. branded me a murderer and slandered my name across his network of contacts. For 25 years I ran, never sleeping in the same place twice and carefully covering my tracks. Mercer doesn't need to die. He needs to feel the cold sting of fate as his life crumbles in front of him and he's hunted by the Guild. I can promise you if it comes to that, and my back's to the wall, I won't hesitate. I'm afraid not. I promise to join you there as soon as I can. We were... Gallus once said he felt comfortable around me, able to let his guard down. I can't help but think that I'm responsible for what happened to him. Remember, speak only to Enther. Trust no one else. Please, there isn't much time. What is it?
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send...
Need something?
You. Now, take a deep breath. Could you describe the smell? Ah, the sweet smell of burnt flesh. Nothing better, really. Well, I suppose it's probably for the best.
All right.
Now,
let's
I have
show
work
these
to
milk
do.
drinkers what's
You
good
may
in
go.
life.
Mead.
Ranmir beg a drink from you yet? That's cool. He owes this tavern. He's had some troubles in his life, but I can't. Go right ahead. He just might be sober. It's not much. Very little money passes through Winterhold.
Don't worry about me.
Suppose a few of us are either, almost, the mages at the college. If you're here for the college, Winterhold doesn't offer. We may not have as much to offer as Whiterun or Solitude, but we'll do what we can to make your stay a pleasant one.
Yes, what is it? I've spent... If you ever need something, especially something hard to come by, let me know. Can I help you with anything? Carlia? Then she's finally found it. Do you have Gallus's journal? Problem? Let me see it. No, this is just like Gallus. A dear friend, but always too clever for his own good. He's written all of the text in the Falmer language. No. However, I know someone who might. The court wizard of Markarth, Calselmo, may have the materials you need to get this journal translated. Word of warning, Calselmo is a fierce guardian of his research. Getting the information won't be easy. In the time before man, they were known as the Snow Elves. They lived in the sunlight and had a very prosperous society. Yes, I would say their culture quite possibly rivaled our own. The Nords went to war with the Falmer in the First Era, killed them by the thousands to drive them from their snowy homeland. The Falmer retreated underground and forged an uneasy alliance with the dwarves who ended up betraying them. This betrayal made them what they are now, horrible, blind monstrosities with a burning hatred of any but their own kind. Yes, I suppose you're right. Forgive me. Now, I've lost several close friends to the Falmer, and it tends to distort my view. If you wish to learn more about them, you're welcome to my tome on the subject. Should be on my table. Besides the fact that there are only a handful of people in Tamriel that even recognize the language, I'm fairly certain he was planning some sort of a heist that involved a deep understanding of the Falmer language. Sadly, we never had the opportunity to speak about the details. Ironically, I pointed him in the same direction I pointed you, to Markarth and Calcelmo. I'm only hoping whatever means he used to learn the language will still be available to you. He was a I suppose that risk always coexists. He was quite clear that he felt more in his element climbing through a window rather than hunched over a dusty tome. Ah, yes, quite an amusing anecdote. I was about to show him the air. I was astounded, and in turn it led to a conversation. Who would have imagined it would lead to such a strong friendship?
Yes?
Calcelmo is stubborn as a mule. Be careful when you speak to him.
Blessings to you. The
Kodlak
divines are
Whitemane
listening.
is in a better place now. For is there any place better than Sovngarde?
Yes? Speak quickly. I have work to do. Who sent you? Was it the college? Azora? Gods, it's all finally coming back to haunt me. What do you know about soul gems? They are, except the gem is always consumed. They're frail, except for one. Azora's Star, a Daedric artifact that allows any number of souls to pass. Some of us wanted to find out how. I was working under Malin Varen then. If only we knew what he was really planning. Malin wanted to alter the star. He was dying, disease. He thought he could store his own soul inside, become immortal. It drove him mad. Students started dying. Eventually, the college exiled him. He took a few loyal disciples to Ilinalta's Deep and vanished. Look, I don't care who asked you to find the star, but don't take it back to Azora. The Daedra are evil. They're the reason Malin went insane.
He knows more than he's letting on.
I mentioned how the star is a soul gem. You can only store white souls. As a mortal, Malin's soul was black, so part of his work was breaking past Azora's rules. He was close before. Well, I already told you. Azora is no ordinary Daedra. She commands an entire realm inside of Oblivion. The more Malin worked on the star, the more it started. Then one day I walked in and Malin had killed a student, and in a horrific moment of inspiration, he started using her soul for his work. The college would agree with you, but do you have any idea how many innocent lives were cut? We're nothing to the Daedra. Pawns to move around, praise and punish as they see fit. No. Gods no, not for years. I left Winterhold for some time and returned to stay here at the inn. I still have research that keeps me busy, and being here in Winterhold ensures I have access to former colleagues. A few coins. I prefer. Look there if you wish to. I don't deal with any college applicants these days, so don't bother asking. No. Dagor and I have an understanding. I mentioned how the star is a soul gem, only it never gets depleted. There's another rule the artifact follows.
What are we supposed to do? Never leave the house? You want that ending?
You're closing this stall, and that's final.
You want to give up now, out of fear? Is that what we're going to teach our daughter?
Mama, why are you and Papa fighting?
We're not fighting, we're just...
Talk to me, boy.
I'll get you something to eat.
Nice and all
Mama
that.
and Papa will talk later.
Do they walk? I'm gonna be a silversmith one day.
I work
like
silver
my mother and
with my
father.
father.
My daughter Adara is going to be a fine silversmith. My family, but you here. I have a delivery I need to make to Calcimo. Why don't you take it to him? He knows the history of Markarth better than anyone. Thank you. He can be a bit difficult, but I'm sure he'll appreciate your help.
Not much lumber
Hey,
to pick
stop by
from
my
around
stall
here,
in the
is there?
market sometime.
You don't know anything about this house? No. Anyone seen entering or leaving? Any strange lights or unusual noises?
It's abandoned, and it's always been abandoned. Excuse me, but do you know anything about this house? Seen anyone enter or leave? Seems no one in this city has. I'm with the Vigil of Stendar. We believe this house might have been used for Daedra worship, evil rites and so forth. I was actually just about to head on inside. Follow me, and keep your eyes open. Daedra are powerful creatures and tricksters. Never know what you'll find.
You've driven off the color that used to make the city great.
I need to get back. I wonder how many deaths occur each year from people sleeping in these stone slabs after rain.
Lord creativity never ceases to amaze me. Unless I'm in Markarth.
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
Typical Imperial lies. First, you take away Talos. Now you're keeping us from seeing our honored dead? You and the Jarl will answer for any desecration of my ancestors' bodies.
That's enough, Thongvor. We're done. If it's about the Hall of the Dead, no, you can't go in there. I can't talk about it. Rest assured, the Jarl hears everyone's concern. All right? I was going to... We've discovered that some of the dead have been... eaten. Flesh has been chewed off. Bones were snapped to get at the marrow. We haven't caught anyone or anything. If you can get to the bottom of this, the priesthood of Arcade will reward you. Take my key, and be careful. Tread lightly in the hall. How are you today? All right, then.
Ulfric liberated this town from the Forsworn Emperor.
What are you doing here? The excavation site is closed. I told you I'm not hiring any more guards. Why do you people always bother me when I'm trying to finish my research? You idiot! Do you even know who I am? The most recognized scholar on the Dwemer in all of Tamriel. And you people keep bothering me. I'm sorry, I got too excited. I'm in the middle of some very stressful work, and I shouldn't have yet.
I'm actually in the middle of some complex mental
Try not to disturb
calculations,
me in the
so
future.
can you make this quick?
I'm in the midst of groundbreaking research.
Beautiful city, Markarth.
Hello.
Mostly due to the dwarven architecture. It does a fine job concealing
What
all
is
the
it?
greed behind the mines here.
I really couldn't tell you. I don't go out of my way to make enemies, and I promise I don't get caught when I'm, finding pretty items. Are you sure they weren't actually after you? Yes, it's just so baffling to me. I don't know anyone who would consider killing me.
Lots of business here. But they
What
don't
is
seem
that
to be
supposed to
trying
mean?
get outsiders.
Well, you're not wrong, I guess. I've just been thinking about vampire hunters. Yes. Well, not the hunters themselves, obviously. No, I mean their crossbows. They're very exciting, aren't they? They're just so fascinating and intricate. I'd love to put one together. They remind me of dwarven ballistae. Honestly, I've deconstructed enough ballistae that I could almost certainly replicate the firing force onto a crossbow. You say that like it's so simple. I'd need so many supplies that I just can't afford or can't easily find. Help me? Yes! I mean, if you insist. I've put a lot of thought into this already, so I already have a general sense of what I'll need. I'm thinking 2 dwemer cogs, 8 dwemer gears, 1 dwemer lever, 3 pieces of wood, and 6 dwarven metal ingots. What? Don't look so annoyed, you offered.
But at least the buildings here aren't good.
Desecrated? So that means it's not necromancers? I fear some people say desecrated and mean one thing, whilst I think of, well, something else.
Look, I'm very busy, so this better be important. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting to pick that up. Poor Kira. Such a patient woman. Now, you're supposed to get something for your trouble, aren't you? How about some gold? People seem to like that, I notice.
I saw every morning at the inn.
Gold solves most problems, doesn't it? Nah, I don't think so. No need to get rough.
Didn't just say Calcelmo. Please tell me we're not going to talk to that old bastard. Why aren't you answering?
I wonder what we'll find.
I have things to study. What is it? Yes, their history and culture is all around us in Markarth. A race of stonecutters, artisans, and engineers. They invented machines and built elaborate underground cities where they researched powers to rival the gods themselves. And then, at a time we're still not sure when, they disappeared. The whole people, all at once, leaving behind only their works. To protect my research, for one. There are more cutthroat scholars out there who would steal my findings if they got the chance. And the excavations into Nichuan are dangerous. Dwemer machines and traps still function, even after thousands of years. Then you were well informed.
Nice.
I am at this very moment on the cusp of completing my magnum opus on the subject. I'm calling it Calcelmo's Guide to the Former Tongue. It will revolutionize the way we understand those ancient beings. Preposterous! That research represents years of personal toil in some of the most dangerous Dwemer ruins in Skyrim. You must be mad to think I'd allow anyone to see it before it's completed. While I appreciate the sentiment, I still, being an admirer, I'm sure you can appreciate the need to keep my research a secret. Do you realize that at a snap of my... You best rethink this course of action. I'm not certain how many scholars you're accustomed to dealing with, but I can assure you that, very well, the artifacts I've discovered in Nichuan will make history one day.
No, the artifacts I've discovered will make me rich one day.
I can see you have no appreciation for scholarship.
I can appreciate both gold and knowledge.
I'm not certain how many scholars you're accustomed to dealing
Stone,
with, but I can
stone,
assure
nothing
you
but
that
stone
personal wealth
everywhere.
is our lowest
Even the beds are stone.
Sure, mister, I've got an entire wing to myself in Understone Keep.
I'm sure it's hard to believe. But I was once a bold adventurer like you, ready to face any danger.
You're right. It's hard to believe you were anything beyond an old bastard.
The audacity. I'll see to it the Jarl hears of your abuse of a court scholar.
I can think of ways to make sure the Jarl hears nothing from you. Ever.
keep your hands to yourself. Do you realize
If you've been
that at a
drinking,
snap of my
I think you
fingers,
should
I
share.
can bring the entire Markarth City Guard to my defense?
Yeah, I've heard that before. Don't worry, I'll keep my hands from your neck. This time.
The audacity! Get out of here!
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms. This is the Silverblood Inn. I'll let you figure out who owns it by yourself.
What shall we do with the drunken Bosmer early in the
Of course.
morning?
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Someone always seems to be here.
Let me know.
What do you think we'll find in there?
Maybe
How much
we
lumber
can
to pick
stay
from
for a
around
drink?
here is there?
Oh no, I am so very frightened.
If I was you, I wouldn't go around carrying all that gold.
It's very dusty here, isn't it?
Beautiful city, Markarth. But mostly due to the dwarven architecture. It does a fine job concealing all the greed. place is massive. Ah, steady.
Forsworn have great fashion sense.
Okay.
Whoops.
You blind little elf.
Creativity from seasons to amaze me. Guess I'm in the mark card.
Hey, that's my chest.
I'll move. Sorry.
Markarth somehow manages to look colder and less inviting than Windhelm. But at least the buildings here aren't good.
Ulfric liberated this town from the Forsworn after the Great War. I imagine he's a hero to his people.
I have things to study. What is it? Persistent, aren't you? Oh, very well. Who am I to stand in the way of curiosity? I'll let you in if you agree to something for me. There's a giant spider in the Chuanzel. My workers call her Nimhi, the poisoned one. If you deal with Nimhi, I'll let you into both the excavation site and my Dwemer museum. What do you say? Enthusiasm. Good. Here's the key to the dig site. What? Oh, goodbye. The artifacts I've discovered in the Chuanzel will make history one day.
I never understood why anyone would be interested in the Dwemer. It hurts my head just to make sense of their way of life.
Nice try.
My friend here will tear you apart.
Why we even wasted our time. Another contender. Weapons drawn.
You're we go again.
Lay down. Stay down.
Instinct failed you this time.
You're not winning this one.
Gonna leave your corpse out to bastard.
Eat your heart.
Hey, come back! I have something for you.
Your power will protect us.
Bastard. Steel yourself.
You nicked my plate. Damn you.
Knew it.
I've never entered a Dwemer ruin before I became your housecarl. It's certainly not like what I expected.
Technology seems to keep 1,000 steps ahead of even our most reasonable inventions.
The Dwemer relied on machines to do their work. No wonder they made themselves obsolete.
I don't want this. Here.
Both Kodlak and Skjor dead? I'm so sorry, my thing.
Stay sharp.
Lead on.
That's an order. Alrighty.
think of ways to make sure the Jarl hears nothing from you. Ever.
Keep your hands to yourself. Do you realize that at a snap of my fingers, I can bring the entire Markarth City Guard to my defense?
Yeah, I've heard that before. Don't worry, I'll keep my hands from your neck. This time.
But I always feel
Get out of
unwelcomed
here.
by the locals.
Sorry, you were saying something? Yes. Alrighty. Did you need something? When you're going through my stuff, let me know if you see the cog I misplaced. I can't find anything in my bag. Are we moving on then?
The artifacts I've discovered in the Zell will make history one day. You have my gratitude. That spider had been interfering with my excavations for months. As promised, here's the key to the Dwemer Museum. Mind the displays. Some of them are quite frightful. Oh, really? This looks like someone from Stauben's little group. A brave scholar, but not very wise. If you find Stauben, it would be good to see any notes he may have collected. I doubt you'll find him alive, though. What? Oh, goodbye.
I'm actually in the middle of some complex mental calculations, so can you make this quick? Right behind you. So that old bastard Calsamo already had a research team down here. That's why he wouldn't let me in. Well, we'll just have to catch up to the researchers mentioned in this note. I can't help but notice that there are similarities between us and this expedition party. Don't worry, we probably won't end up like them.
Stupid little wood elf.
Who are you to approach the Jarl of Markarth? Very well. You may approach the mournful throne, but watch your words.
Good job.
Keep your eyes
I'm
open
Igmund's
for
uncle,
forces.
as well as his steward.
Imagine the contraptions I could
I have letters to read.
You speak to Igmund, son of Arolfdir, Jarl of Markarth. Yes, I know. We have some advantages if they come here. The city is built into the mountainside, so it's hard to and everything is made of stone, even the beds. We'll have no trouble from Dragon's Fire here. It all started here. We promised a group of... The rebels called it the Markarth Incident. It was the founding day for the Stormcloaks. My guards told me. Poor Margaret. And witnesses report that the attacker was shouting some I want to make... They're only a threat in the hills and along the roads where they live. Everywhere else, we are in control. The White Gold Concordant, our treaty with the elves after the Great War, forbids free worship of Ta. But that's what we promised Ulfric and his men. It seems foolish looking back, but at the time we were hoping the elves wouldn't find out. So when they did find out, it was either we arrest them. The choice was clear. And now, Ulfric threatens the thinly veiled peace we sacrificed so much for. But the leaders of the uprising refused our offers of peace. They fled into the hills and became the Forsworn. Are you a sellsword? I don't like your kind, no honor. But I can't turn away a potential ally in these times. Let's see if you're better than a common mercenary. My scouts have tracked down one of the Forsworn leaders, hiding out in their blood-soaked camps. Deal with them. We will see. I want no mercy for those forsworn. Understand? What a waste. There must be a dozen men up there. Yeah. Calselmo called in his entire expedition team. Said he needed every man he could get to protect his research. Better
Lavish.
than us.
Guy certainly
We
is
lost
work
3
cut
good
out.
men to the craft.
Let's steal the so precious research notes. He thinks locked doors will stop me.
Well, at least this post is safe enough. Come on, let's get back to work. Ulfric Stormcloak, the rightful High King? What a laugh.
Winterhold.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
Back, eh? And how was our friend Calselmo? Besides the fact that there are only a handful of people in Tamriel that even recognize the language, I'm fairly certain he was planning some sort of a heist that involved a deep understanding of the Falmer language. Sadly, we never had the opportunity to speak about the details. Ironically, I pointed him in the same direction I pointed you,
All right.
to
Let's show
Markarth,
these milk
and
drinkers what's good in
Calcelmo.
life.
I'm only hoping whatever means he used to learn the language will still be available to you. He was a dear friend of mine. I suppose that risk always coexisted with his... For the thrill, of course. He was quite clear that he felt... I was astounded, and in turn it led to... In the time before... Yes, I would say their culture quite possibly rivaled our own. The Nords went to war with the Falmer in the First Era. The Falmer retreated underground. This betrayal made them what they are now. Horrible, blind monstrosities with a burning hatred of any but their own kind. Yes, I suppose you're right. Forgive me. I've lost several close friends to the Falmer, and it tends to distort my view. If you wish to learn more about them, you're welcome to my tome on the subject.
Ouch.
Should be on my table.
There are better ways to get attention.
I've spent a long time building up a list of... If you ever need something, especially something hard to come by... Was there something else? I suppose it would be inappropriate of me to ask how you obtained this, so I simply won't. A rubbing, eh? Odd. I expected notes. I understand. Now, let me take a good look at this. Over here, please. This is intriguing, but highly disturbing. It appears that Gallus had suspicions about Mercer Frey's allegiance to the Guild for months. Gallus had begun to uncover what he calls an unduly lavish lifestyle replete with spending vast amounts of gold on personal pleasures.
Does the journal say where this wealth came from?
Yes, Gallus seems certain that Mercer had been removing funds from the Guild's treasury without anyone's knowledge.
Anything else, Enthir? Anything about the Nightingales?
Yes, here it is. The last few pages seem to describe the failure of the Nightingales, although it doesn't go into great detail. Gallus also repeatedly mentions his strong belief that Mercer desecrated something known as the Twilight Sepulchre.
Shadows preserve us. So it's true.
I'm not familiar with the Twilight Sepulchre. What is it? What's Mercer Frey done?
I'm sorry, Enthir. I can't say. All that matters is we deliver your translation to the Guild immediately. Farewell, Enthir. Words can't express.
It's all right, Carlia. You don't have to say a word. Listen, do whatever you can, and I'd consider it a personal favor. If you ever manage to gain entry to the college and you find trying to rid yourself of stolen goods becoming a burden, come visit me. I've been known to handle items of questionable interest from time to time, and I'll see what I can do. If you have further need of me, you can find me in the college.
We must hasten to Riften before Mercer can do any more damage to the Guild. You've come this far, so I see no harm in concealing it any longer. The Twilight Sepulchre is the temple to Nocturnal. It's what the Nightingales are sworn to protect with their lives. Everything that represents Nocturnal's influence is contained within the walls of the Sepulchre. Now it seems Mercer's broken his oath with Nocturnal and defiled the very thing he swore to protect.
What shall we do with the drunken Bosmer? What shall we do with the drunken Bosmer early in the morning?
I felt the same way when Gallus first revealed these things to me. I think given time you'll understand what I mean.
You can take the bed, okay?
As a Nightingale, I've been sworn to secrecy regarding the Sepulchre. I know the Guild doesn't do much to foster faith, but I'm going to have to ask that you continue to trust me.
Ideas. Come on, adventurer. Throw out some thoughts. My brain is bored.
I'll make for Riften and scout the situation. See if I can discover what Mercer's up to. When you're ready, meet me at the Ragged Flagon. In the meantime, I wanted you to have this. It belonged to Gallus, but given the circumstances, I think he'd approve. If the guild isn't willing to listen to reason, you might have to.
Finally, some warmth.
What's on the menu?
Taking me up on my offer, eh? Good.
I'm
assuming you're here for more than a social call.
I hope they'll stay the Blades long enough to let us.
Of course.
The Nightingales? I think I read a book with the name before.
I've got coin, and I've got merchandise. Let's see what we can do. Give my regards to Carlia. If you see her, I'm always on the lookout for all sorts of goods. I've got coin, and I've got merchandise. Let's see what we can do. Of course. Business. However, as promised, I'll still be more than happy. I give special rates to members of the Thieves Guild. Give my regards to Carlia if you see her.
Heard about... They say the college has been snooping around Sarthal. It's not often. The roads aren't safe these...
Do you smell that?
This store would
Let's see what
tell
they're
me
cooking.
you aren't for hire, are you? Here, I'll show you on your map where it was up without the coin to pack up. I've been burned. I shouldn't have been... What was I think? I don't even care anymore. Ranmir has no problem. Just because we live in the middle of... Fine, here you go. You get killed on account of this thing, it's not my fault. Got it? But I suppose if it does actually turn out to be worth something, let me know, will you? Heard any news lately?
Bosmer don't like outsiders anymore. Friend of mine went looking for rare game, came back missing a hand.
I've heard others say the same.
I've been considering...
Ranmir beg a drink from you yet? That's gold wasted, friend. Winterhold doesn't offer much, but we may not have as much to offer as Whiterun or Solitude, but we'll do what we can to make your stay a pleasant one.
Welcome to Winterhold, or at least what's left of it. This here's the frozen hearth. Until next time.
Don't eat that, Remy. That's poisonous, Remy. Well, you're not here to stop me now, are you? Oh, oh, oh.
Need something?
Mara, that's disgusting.
Looks to be another cold day. You come back if you ever want some fancier armor yourself now.
City of Mara. Why do they even call it that, if not for her temple?
Man, seems like a nice enough guy.
What is it with these bossmen walking around in fancy outfits?
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away.
I'm glad you're here. I think some of these people are beginning to suspect who I am. Are you ready to face the guild? Keep your eyes open. I'm not sure what to expect when we enter the cistern.
So, upward.
You better have a damn good reason to be here with that murderer.
Please, lower your weapons so we can speak. I have proof that you've all been misled.
No tricks, Carlia, or I'll cut you down where you stand. Now what's this so-called proof you speak of?
I have Gallus's journal. I think you'll find its contents disturbing.
Let me see. No, it can't be. This can't be true. I've known Mercer too long.
It's true, Brynjolf. Every word. Mercer's been stealing from the guild for years, right under your noses.
There's only one way to find out if what the lass says is true. Delvin, I'll need you to open the vault.
Wait just a blessed moment, Bryn. What's in that book? What did it say?
It says
If I could
Mercer's
find a way
been
to capture
stealing from a
sound,
vault
we
for
could play
years.
music everywhere with this.
Gallus was looking into it before he was murdered.
How can Mercer open up a vault that needs 2 keys? It's impossible. Could he pick his way in?
You didn't need to pick the lock.
What's she on about?
Use your key on the vault, Delvin. We'll open it up and find out the truth.
Did you just slap my bottom?
We can talk after I find out what's going on.
Nope, just stepped in. Oh. Come on, Riften.
I've used my key, but the vault's still locked up tighter than a drum. Now use yours.
We can talk after I find out what's going on.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Damn it.
I think
It's
if
gone.
I practiced,
Everything's gone.
I could power down
Get
a
in
Tommy
here, all
Talk
of you.
before being noticed. Almost like a sneak kill. Maybe someday.
The gold, the jewels, it's all gone.
That son of a bitch! I'll kill him!
Vex, put it away, right now. We can't afford to lose our heads. We need to calm down and focus.
Do what he says, Vex. This ain't helping right now.
Fine. We do it your way. For now.
Delvin, Vex, watch the flagon. If you see Mercer, come tell me right away. Look,
God, he took
before I help
everything.
you track Mercer down, I need to know what you learned from Carlia. I mean, everything.
Yikes, the treasure vault empty.
I feared that was the case. From that last entry in Gallus's diary, it looks like he was getting close to exposing Mercer to the Guild. Anything else? What? Nightingales? But I always assumed they were just a tale. A way to keep the young footpads in line. Was there anything else she told you? Trying to make Mercer look bad in front of Maven, eh? Clever lass. Was there anything else? Then I have an important task for you. I need you to break into Mercer's home and search for anything that could tell us where he's gone. Aye. A gift from the Blackbriars after they kicked the previous family out. Place called Riftweald Manor. He never stays there, just pays for the upkeep on it. Hired some lout by the name of Vold to guard the place. Be careful, lass. This is the last place in Skyrim I'd ever want to send you. Just find a way in, get the information and leave. And you have permission to kill anyone that stands in your way. Good question. I've only set foot inside a few times myself, and that was in Mercer's company. If you can get past his trained watchdog, I think your best bet might be the ramp to the second-floor balcony in his backyard. No. It's some sort of crazy contraption Mercer commissioned for quick escapes. I'd wager a well-placed shot at the ramp's mechanism would lower it in a hurry. Better question would be, what did he leave? Mercer took everything. Even all of our plans are gone. Before Mercer took over, Gallus started collecting every bit of material he could on locations the Guild could heist. Museums, keeps, estates, you name it. By the time Mercer took over the Guild, we must have had a few dozen. I don't have a clue. That door is impenetrable. Without 2 keys, it's impossible to open. I have a key, Delvin has a key, and Mercer has a key. That's it. There are no other copies. Huh. That'd be Vold. A real piece of work, that one. Mercer's holding something over his head, keeping him loyal. Talk to Vex. She used to know him very well, if you catch my meaning. Yeah, I bet I know your guy. He's hiding out in the Ratway Warrens, paying us good coin for nobody to know about it.
Something you need?
I don't want to lose anyone else to that madman.
Thank you for your custom. Now get out of my way.
If I see Frey, I'll pluck his eyes from his skull with my bare hands.
Finally.
That pig. Oh, I have info on him. More than you care to know. Vold, good side? Think you have the wrong person. The only thing Vold understands is gold. A man after my own heart. Sure, but he'll ask for a whole lot. I mean, you are asking him to betray Mercer Frey. Your best bet would be to erase his debt with Maven Blackbriar. If you talk to her, she might be able to give you the details. Of course, you could just run him through and take what you need off his corpse. I could care less. While you're in there, help yourself to anything in Frey's manor. I would.
Stabbed in the back. It's like the Dark Brotherhood all over again. Can't talk long. Gotta keep my eyes open for Mercer. Well, well. I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort. It's worth quite a bit, actually. Quite a catch. There you go. This should make you smile. This is getting dangerous. Don't let anything get the jump on you.
Come shop with me.
I spent most of my life in this city. I know it inside and out.
I saw some mud crabs by the water recently. I steered clear of them.
If someone's bothering you, point me at them, and I'll teach. All right.
Almost.
Okay.
Can I help you? The finest weapons and armor. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Nazim has been reassuring people about his status ever since he fell out of the Jarl's favor. His poor wife still doesn't know.
We should go see Bellathor. I heard he'll buy just about anything. Sell it, too.
Hello? All right. Okay.
The companions settled here ages ago. And whatever strategic advantage it had against the Palmer at the time is long gone, though.
This home may be small, but that's part of its charm. If you have time, I'd like to visit the Drunken Huntsman for some arrows. Elrindir and Enoriath are the only ones who sell bone arrows around here.
Whiterun may not be the most impressive city in Skyrim, but it'll always be the strongest and greatest.
Give me a flaming sword. I'll scare some bandits senseless. Skyforged steel. What makes it so special? I wonder.
Whiterun's my home, whatever people say about it.
Oh, Whiterun.
The city of playing children, fresh baked bread, and shrieking fundamentalists.